Is there a bathroom in this place?
We're on the right. Keep walking, honey. You're not listening.
Hello. Please rise.
Good evening and welcome seniors, administrators, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Brianna Bashir and I have the pleasure of serving as the 2025 ALA Student Body President. So that our graduation ceremony may proceed without interruptions, allow me to introduce members of our platform. We are pleased to welcome members of the ALA Board of Directors, Ms. Kimberly Rice, Mr. Roger Linville, Miss Monique Torres, and Miss Candace McDougal, and Miss Sharon Mason. Participating in our graduation ceremony, class of 2025 co-salutatorians, Julian Rivas and myself, Brandon Bashir. Class of 2025 salutatorian, Colby Dutt, and class of 2025 senior class president, Alyssa Kamara. Finally, we would like to recognize members of ALA's administrative team. Managing Director, Mr. Justin Smith, Principal, Mr. Robert Sims, Assistant Principal, Ms. Myra Walters, and Remote Academy Administrator, Ms. Mackenzie Chu. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem by the ALA Choir.
You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Justin Smith, Managing Director of Ascend Leadership Academy. I have the fortunate task of welcoming each of you to ALA's third annual graduation ceremony, celebrating the class of 2025. I am here on behalf of Ascend Leadership Academy Board of Directors, administration, faculty, and staff, and am honored that I have the privilege of welcoming each of you tonight. First, I would like to welcome our guests. This would include the family and friends of our graduates. For those who are not familiar with our school, Ascend Leadership Academy is a tuition-free public charter school located right here in Sanford, North Carolina. The school was established in August of 2018, where we welcomed about 160 6th and 7th grade students in our modular building off Arden Park Road. Graduating with us today is about a third of those original 90 6th grade students. Since then, we've expanded to serve approximately 650 students in grades 6 through 12, and have added 2 new construction buildings to serve our middle and high school students in our newly created Remote Academy. We pride ourselves on being a community school where we not only serve students, but also their families through the implementation of project-based learning and digital media instruction. Our hope is that through this ceremony, you will get a glimpse of our school culture as we plan to celebrate our students and individualize this program as much as possible. Next, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the parents and the guardians of the class of 2025. Thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement you've given your children throughout this academic journey. It's clear that your love, guidance, and investment have helped shape the incredible students we are celebrating today. I want to take a moment especially to recognize the families who chose the City Leadership Academy all the way back in 2018. I am personally deeply grateful to each of you. Your decision to entrust us with your child at a time when ALA was still just a vision made this moment possible. Thank you. I mentioned this before, but I still remember those early interest meetings at Buffalo Wild Wings, the Lee County Library, and community centers around Sanford. Many of you didn't just enroll your children, you helped build the foundation of our school. You assembled furniture, launched programs, volunteered your time, and even endured our first open house in the parking lot because of our modular classrooms weren't ready. Through it all, you all believed in what we were trying to build, and I hope that the belief has been rewarded, and that ALA has been a place where your child has felt safe, supported, and truly seen as more than just a name on a roster. Looking at the faces of this graduating class, I know you're just as proud as I am. We've come so far together over these last 7 years, but the journey doesn't end here. There's still more ahead, and I'm confident your students are ready. And that brings me to you, students, and members of the class of 2025. This day is about you and your accomplishments, and I'm excited to celebrate each of you today. When thinking about what I was to say to you today, I thought of your senior quote: "In the midst of every difficulty lies opportunity." This quote is fitting to describe this group of students, as many of you have faced challenges with resilience, adapted to change, and continue to move forward with determination and grace. And continue to move forward. Yeah. Whether it was navigating new environments, personal setbacks, or moments of uncertainty, you found ways to grow, lead, and lift each other up. This quote reminds us that adversity doesn't define you, but your response to it does, and you respond with strength. As you leave here today, carry that mindset with you, knowing that every challenge is a doorway to new possibilities. As I reflect on our time together, there are so many things I know I will miss about this group. I'm certainly going to miss Riley sharing her opinions with me, whether I ask for them or not. I'm going to miss Kiona reminding me year after year about the pizza I promised her way back in her sophomore year, and she finally got it. I will miss watching Javon, DeWitt, and Janai taking the basketball court for ALA. I'll definitely miss calling summertime and singing Sage's name. I'll miss seeing Faith, Ellie, and Bradley running backstage sounding lights for our tech group and seeing Dylan, Autumn, and Reagan perform in all of our theater productions. Ultimately, I'll miss all my daily interactions with each of you, including questioning Seth daily about what he was doing in the bathroom. I can continue with so much more, but we have to get along with the program. Just as I did with last year's graduates, I want to leave you with one of my favorite scriptures, one that I believe speaks to all of us, regardless of your personal faith. It reads, "Enter to the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." To me, this serves as a reminder that the path to true success is often challenging. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and the courage to take the road less traveled. I encourage each of you to seek that narrow path, the one that may not always be easy, but leads to purpose, growth, and fulfillment. Class of 2025, you reached a major milestone, and we couldn't be more proud. As you move forward on your individual journeys, know that the entire ALA community stands behind you. Carry your raised values with you, and continue to soar on, aviators. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Julian Rivas, and it's truly an honor to stand before you tonight as one of the salutatorians for the class of 2025. I would like to start by thanking everybody, teachers, friends, family, and the entire LA community for attending the class of 2025 graduation ceremony. Tonight reminded me of how much we've been through together. A lot of us have been classmates and friends since we first walked into the building as sixth graders back in 2018. We're the first class to share that kind of experience, and it's something special to have been part of ALA's journey for this long. I've enjoyed my friendships since sixth grade, but I've also appreciated the new ones that I've made along the way. Looking back at all the memories, I can't help but laugh at some of my favorite ones. Like the first time I met Mr. Markowski and he greeted me as kid president, or freshman year when he pulled me a nearly killer PE teacher from dodgeball, or the first time we ever listened to Breathe In, not knowing it still means something memorable to us years later. Or that one rugby practice where Mr. Markowski introduced us to running the hill for conditioning. Or even admiring Logan's incredible parking skills. Or even this year, witnessing Mr. Markowski nearly lose his mind every senior advisor class. Besides all the wild and unforgettable moments we shared, we finally made it to graduation. Getting to this point wasn't easy, but it's a journey filled with unexpected twists, setbacks, and moments when we felt like giving up might have been the easier option. But we did. We pushed through, and we're here tonight because of that strength and the people who also believed in us. Our teachers have been through there every step of the way, but not just teaching us lessons, but listening, encouraging, and reminding us that we're capable, even when we didn't feel like it. Our coaches didn't just train us to win games; they pushed us to grow better as people, better to lead and dig deeper in ourselves, even when we felt ready to give up. So many others, like counselors, mentors, and even the kind faces who greet us each and every morning, have played a big role in helping us get here today. Now, most importantly, to our parents. Thank you for being the foundation through it all. You've cheered us up from the sidelines, lifted us up when we felt like giving up, and believed in us at every moment when we dreamed of leading ourselves. You celebrated our victories as if they were your own and showed up for us in countless ways, whether they were big or small. Your sacrifices, the ones we saw and the many we did, made this moment possible for all of us. So much of who you are today is because of your love, patience, and support. We're so grateful for all that you guys have done. The joy and real staying here before you all wasn't always as confident as this. The truth is, I owe so much of who I am to my mother, so this special thank you is for you. Mom, you've been my constant source of motivation throughout these years. Not just encouraging me, but always pushing me to be better. You held me to such high standards, even when I didn't want to be, and now I understand what I do. You believed in my potential long before I even saw it in myself. I remember once you told me mediocrity is often the standard, and is often too often rewarded. So thank you for not letting me settle for mediocrity. Thank you for keeping me focused and reminding me that doing something the right way always matters. You've taught me what it means to be kind, strong, and most importantly, disciplined. I wouldn't have accomplished as much as I have and be the young man I am without you today. I love you so much, and I'm beyond proud to call you son. Now, for the class of 2025, there's one thing I want to leave with you all, is a few pieces of advice my mother gave me. Whatever path you choose after high school, I encourage you to pursue it with God. Whatever your dreams, your plans, or direction are facing, don't choose to pursue it alone. Allow him into your journey and trust him in the process. And most importantly, pray. Pray when things are going well, and especially when they're not. Prayer will ground you, guide you, and give you peace even when nothing else does. I also encourage you to discover your why, because life does get hard, and that's just the truth about it. You will encounter moments of fear and frustration, and there will be days where you feel like giving up. But your why, the reason for pushing forward, holding on, is the reason that will carry you through those hard times. Your why will remind you of your purpose. It will give you strength when you feel weak, and clarity when nothing else seems when everything else seems uncertain. So don't lose sight of it. Keep it close to you, and let it remind you who you are, where you came from, and the incredible future you have ahead of you. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025, and this is just the beginning of the best that is yet to come.
Okay. Let me ask you.
What are the questions? This is what I'm gonna miss the most.
And then you just miss the start date.
I can't say my girlfriend, can I?
So I just continue. I'm like, put that in
Anyway, my favorite memory, wait, I'm just gonna say it like a elementary school.
But anyways.
What's the favorite memory here? Oh, wait. Okay. The favorite memory being presented with obstacles that tell me about myself.
My favorite memory in LA is. Oh, good luck. This is a tough one.
My favorite memory is meeting my best friend, Dylan Evans and Katie Keller.
My favorite memory at ALA was being the MC of the talent show.
My favorite memory was going downtown Sanford to film a mural documentary for the Palace class.
My favorite memory from LA is meeting my best friend Peyton and meeting all of my beautiful friends and meeting my boyfriend.
Favorite memory here at ALA is short breaks and stop shopping down.
Back after COVID in 8th grade and meeting everyone.
My favorite memory was 9th grade in Mr. Johnson's class when we make weird experimental drinks and actually drank them.
When me, Grace, and Tex made a crossbow out of popsicle sticks and we shot wooden skewers into the gym roof, and they're still there.
And into my wall.
Yep.
My favorite memory was second year.
Favorite memory
is Grand Bash.
My favorite memory was meeting my best friend Kaden in 6th grade on the bus. Okay, my favorite memory is when I met John in 6th grade.
My favorite memory from Haley is hanging out with Ethan at the pavilion. You know, that stuff we were like shooting the water guns. It was awesome.
My favorite memory of ALA is probably all the activities I was able to do here and being able to meet all the people.
I think it has to be during freshman year when it came to the first water day, the first class lounge.
Was freshman year when all the boys just do a party in that room. That was what it was crazy.
My favorite memory of ALA was definitely becoming vice president of the esports club. The esports club was awesome. And I'm glad I got to be part of it.
My favorite memory at ALA is technically doing the law before talent show.
But the thing that happened recently, we had our first ever conference win in basketball. We beat River Middle, which we weren't supposed to beat them. And I just remember the whole team come together. Everyone was upset. It was awesome.
My favorite memory was this year when the seniors were on the senior trip and we had a lot of fun. We were all with our friends and that was really fun.
Figuring out that, like, you can still grow and change as a person, but you don't have to forget who you used to be.
My favorite memory at LA is spending all the years here with my best friend.
My favorite memory as well would be hanging out on Grand Bash.
Freshman year, when Mr. Johnson would kick us out of his classroom, and so we would all sit in the hallway and play crazy eight.
My favorite memory at LA was probably Grand Bash. I lived in Florida.
My favorite memory is becoming senior class president when we got to organize the senior skip day over at Sky Zone in Bayville.
My favorite memories from ALA are meeting all my friends, my girlfriend, and going to Grand Bash.
My favorite memory was in 7th grade when I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich back, and in 9th grade when I had all across the school down.
My favorite memory was when we got walked outside by Mr. Johnson for about 2 hours. We were on the field with the baseball and football and all that.
My favorite memory from ALA was freshman year when me and Robin got married in the classroom, and she was the officiant of the wedding. My favorite memory is probably like the entirety of the 2022-2023 school year. I know it's really fun. Taking my girls out to lunch and like going out to eat with my friends at lunch.
My favorite memories about LA is being able to leave for lunch and Frank's goofy face.
My favorite memory is going to senior trip at Universal during Grand Bash.
My favorite memory here at ALA is short practice and South Strawberry Down.
Being one of the backstage members of the tech, it was really fun, and I'm definitely gonna miss that a lot.
Probably senior sundown, but we were all running on the field and passing the rugby ball. It was just a great time afterwards. We got to convene at the pavilion and just had a great time senior sunset.
My favorite memory was going to Grand Bash with all my friends and reconnecting with some old ones.
My favorite memory would probably be hanging out with my friends.
My favorite memory was the freshman year when I got to push the trophy on top of Ryan. My favorite memory was Grand Bash, except the fact that I got me pulled out of the match.
My favorite memory at LA is playing basketball.
My favorite memory at LA is during 8th grade code calls when I would only play games with Kate Anderson, and that's one thing we do all day.
My favorite memory at ALA is doing the short films at the short film festivals with Mr. Powell and other people. I will miss most of all the schooling, the food, and the school.
What I'm going to miss is the good teachers at LA. They're good, they support you, not like other teachers.
Meeting all my friends, and I'm really gonna miss them so much, and seeing my teachers.
I'm going to definitely miss all the wonderful teachers that helped me through this year.
Teachers. I'm gonna miss teachers so very much.
I'm gonna miss a lot of the other teachers. Miss Kimball, I'm gonna miss Miss Kimball the most out of everything.
Counselors, Ms. Palmer, and Ms. Lindsay, and all my teachers, especially like Ms. Carter, Ms. Coffee. They were all great.
And the thing I'm gonna miss most is walking in this city. I also miss Richmond's Bible studies, and I also miss Miss Kimball and Miss Wicks, who taught me since 8th grade.
The thing I'm going to miss most is Miss Wix's daily dress.
And then the thing I'm gonna miss most is Miss Wicks.
Just spend time with my friends and hang out in this friends room.
The thing I'm gonna miss the most about ALA is talking to all my friends and teachers and building this. Miss Bailey,
Crap, Victoria. Am I recording this video? It has to be hang out with my friends this season, and also the most amazing teacher ever, Mr. Markowski as well.
And what I'm gonna miss the most of all of my friends.
Not Mr. Markowski. Again. The thing I'm gonna miss most for the sex is being out of the school room and all of the class. Shut up, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones so much.
The thing I miss the most is just being able to talk. I make friends with my administrators, I miss all my friend group, and this is how close the whole school is.
The thing I'm gonna miss the most is biking, being able to see all my friends every single day, hanging out with Harris and Mr. Thomas class.
The thing I'm gonna miss most from LA is being bullied by my friends.
Probably, we work practice, soccer practice.
I work with the refs for my team at soccer games, basketball games.
You'll miss the freedom I have.
I will miss all my teachers and my teachers.
You're just getting to meet everybody here, hanging out.
And this class. Yeah.
Yo, Julian. Cooking grilled chicken salad.
Grayson, this is trekking trying to hear this.
But should I cook?
Yo, stop spamming the chat.
We're not spamming, we're just asking questions.
No, you're just writing, you're trying to strike in Japanese over and over and over and over.
Good evening, teachers, families, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. Writing this speech was hard, not because I didn't know what to say, but because how do you summarize a whole 8 years into one speech? How do you explain a small group of 30 kids in a trailer at SM grew into this? We didn't have much at first, no fancy classrooms, no cafeteria, just us awkward, hopeful, probably way too loud. And still, even in that tiny trailer, something big was growing, a family. A whole generation is learning how to belong, how to care, and how to believe in each other. But every year we went up a grade, something or someone left. A teacher moved away, a face we were used to suddenly wasn't there. And we got used to change in ways most people don't understand. It felt like just we were finding our rhythm, something would shift. Teachers who meant everything to us would go, and we would have to figure out how to keep going, and somehow we always did. Maybe that's what made our class so close. We learned early on that things don't last forever, so we held tighter, we laughed harder, we showed up for each other because we knew how quickly things would change. Still, through all of that, we had our anchors. The people who stayed, who saw us grow from confused middle schoolers into seniors, somehow balancing essays and senior projects with our Olympic level procrastination. If procrastinating were a sport, let's just say we all have noticed it. Shout out to the teachers who stuck by us. To Ms. Wicks, I kind of promised I would throw shade at you. This speech is a safe space, no shade about those rubrics, even though some of them were suspiciously vague, just saying. But jokes aside, you showed up for us, all of you did, and we noticed. And now here we are at the end, or as every adult likes to call it, just the end. And they're not wrong, but man, this ending is murder. We're leaving behind more than a building, we're leaving behind people who became part of who we are. And speaking of people who shaped who I am, there are two in the crowd who deserve more than just attention. My parents have always been my biggest and loudest supporters, literally. My mom, she's the person I can always count on to listen, whether I need advice or I just need someone to hear me when I don't even know what to say. She's been my calm, my strength, and my heart. And my dad, well, you will always hear him cheering me on, whether I want to hear him or not, and sometimes I really do. But that's just who he is, loud, proud, and always in my corner. And I wouldn't trade that for anything. Thankful for never letting me forget that I was loved, capable, and never ever alone. And thank you to the teachers who stayed and the ones who didn't and still left their mark. To the friends who became family, and to my family who gave me everything. We started on a trailer with 30 kids, but we're leaving as a class full of resilience, love, and stories no rubric can ever measure. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it, and we're just getting started. Annually at ALA, we recognize students who exemplify our student core values known as our RAISE values. RAISE is an acronym for respect, accountability, integrity, service, and excellence. For the class of 2025, high school teachers nominated students who they believed were great examples of each of these values. Students with the most nominations were deemed finalists, and our senior committee completed rubrics evaluating each finalist related to specific attributes. The students who scored the highest will be honored tonight. When your name is called, please stand at your seat. Respect. Respect is due regard for feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. This year's recipient of the Respect Award is a student who always has kind words for everyone they talk to and is always there for their classmates. This student speaks respectfully to all adults and peers and engages meaningfully in conversations. This student also makes an effort to express his gratitude to his teachers for their impact. The 2025 Respect Award recipient is Hans Andrew Frost. A willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. This year's recipient of the Accountability Award is a student who holds themselves to a very high standard. This student is not scared to live their own truths and be an example to others. This student always accepts responsibility for their actions, even if that means dealing with the consequences. This student follows through on their commitments. If they say they will plan a fundraiser, they plan a fundraiser. His word is his bond, whether that's covering a lunch shift or just being there for a friend. The 2025 Accountability Award recipient is Colby Beck. Integrity. Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. This year's recipient of the Integrity Award is a student who holds true to their beliefs, even if nobody else agrees. The student is extremely trustworthy in all aspects of their life, from school life to social life. This student always looks at both sides of the situation and will still support others that may have not done the same to this student in the past. The 2025 Integrity Award recipient is Sadie Flutier. Service is the work performed by one that serves another or acts of kindness that benefits others. This year's recipient of the Service Award is someone who is always willing to help out their peers, teachers, friends, and family. This student helps out his community by volunteering at elementary school, community events, and by picking up trash along highways. This student is always helping, even if it does not benefit them. The student is not only compassionate and a great listener, but is also empathetic. The 2025 Service Award recipient is Aiden Fritz. Excellence is the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. An example of this is doing your best in everything that you do. This year's recipient of the Excellence Award is a student who always pushes themselves to do their best. This student learns from their mistakes so as to not make the same mistakes again, and also to improve themselves. This student has grown and evolved throughout his entire career here at ALA. This student will continue to excel in all that he does in the future. The 2025 Excellence Award recipient is Julian Rivas. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for our RAISE Award recipients.
Award is given to the male and female student who exemplify all of the Gray's values on a consistent basis. This year's recipient of the Female Aviator Citizenship Award is a student who has been demonstrating the Gray's values since before she was an aviator. The student is always respectful to everyone she encounters and holds herself accountable in everything that she does. She demonstrates integrity by holding on to her beliefs and contributes meaningfully to her community in many different ways. She embodies excellence by being a superb student athlete, belongs to National Honor Society, Future Business Leaders of America, and has organized multiple student events to elevate the ALA experience, not only for herself, but for others. The 2025 Female Aviator Citizenship Award goes to Alyssa Ruth Kanoa. This year's recipient of the Male Aviator Citizenship Award represents everything ALA has to offer. A digitally gifted student who lifts up those around him. He shows no hesitation to help his peers and shows gratitude to all of his teachers. He approaches his studies with respect and determination, but more importantly, when he falls, he always picks himself up to climb higher. An athlete who overcame a broken shoulder to be the player of the match in the rugby pitch. A student who overcame the self-proclaimed title of bad test taker to reach second ranked in the senior class. A second captain, a cybersecurity prodigy, a kind, open heart, and listening to others. Since 6th grade, he has modeled what it means to be an aviator, showing us how high we can all soar. Completing his clean sweep for the 7th year in a row, the 2025 Male Aviator Citizenship Award goes to Julian Rivas. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for our female and male aviator citizenship.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I am Colby Beck. It is an honor to stand here as your valedictorian to say congratulations. You all have worked so hard to get to this point. Throughout the past 4 years, 8 semesters, 16 quarters, and 1,424 days, you all have put in so much time and effort to accomplish graduating high school. Throughout this time, I have learned so much. I have been taught so many lessons from my teachers and my peers. Throughout these lessons, I have learned that it doesn't matter if you're strong, smart, or tall, it's just as long as you have effort. Being able to put in 100% effort into anything you do can get you anywhere in life. Having that effort can get you a long way, even be the best at what you do, no matter if you look the part or not. With putting in 100% effort, I have been able to get myself to this point. With the help of my teachers for continuing to push me to do more, my friends continuing to never let me give up, my family for always being there when I was struggling. But my biggest thank you of all has to go to my sister. For always being my biggest motivator, I couldn't let her have the highest graduate rank in the family. That's the bribery I test. But the biggest lesson of all I have learned is to surround yourself with good people. What I mean by this is make sure that the people around you actually care about you and will stand up for you when you're not around. The people around you need to be able to push you up and help you do more and not drag you down with them. Being around this group of people sitting before me today has helped me realize this. Having friends that push you up and help you do more is one of the best things to have in life. There are times I truly believe if I didn't have the good people around me, I wouldn't be standing in front of you all today. But being surrounded by them, I have been able to keep moving forward in life during stressful times. In these past few months, my senior season for baseball was taken away from me and 2 other seniors sitting here today. But losing my senior baseball season, something that I have dedicated my whole life to, it hit hard. But even in that disappointment, I learned something valuable. Some things happen for a reason. With that season being canceled, I began to have more free time to do homework, club activities, and hang out with friends and family. Not having a season sucked, but it taught me that there was always light at the end of the tunnel. During this, I was able to make better connections with my friends and even make new friends. I also made some of the best memories with my family going on little adventures. Now it's something I can look back on even right now, and there are some days I am truly thankful for having that time to do more. Even if I could go back in time to try to tell myself what was coming to change it, I don't believe I would take that chance to change it. To think back in 6th grade, when I first started out as SIN, I never thought I would be up on the stage giving this speech. I can remember thinking, I'm just going here for middle school and then I'll leave for high school. But then I met a group of amazing people, the OGs would call us. This group is the first group to go from 6th grade to 12th grade at SIN Leadership Academy. We have been through all the ups and downs of school. Being part of this group made me realize that I was where I belonged. Going through these past 7 years together has brought us closer together with just being near each other. Those 30 students have been able to watch their fellow classmates grow and change for the better. We as a group have left our mark here at ALA. As I wrap up, I hope that you were able to take something from what I've shared today. Whether that's the importance of effort, choosing the right people, or finding the light at the end of the tunnel. And if nothing else, remember this. Never back down, never give up, and live life like you're here for a good time, not just a long time. Thank you.
At this time, we will proceed with the presentation of diplomas. Tech department. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Dylan Renee Adams. Next, David Aguilera. David's favorite memory was leaving every day. David plans to attend community college and then transfer to a 4-year university for medical research. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Aguilera. Next, Harrison Lafayette Anderson. Harrison's favorite ALA memory is going out for lunch. Harrison plans to attend Fayetteville State University and study information technology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Harrison Lafayette Anderson. Peyton Thomas Anderson. Peyton was a founding member of the rugby team, a founding member of esports, and on the yearbook committee. After high school, Peyton plans to attend CCCC and pursue his photography business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peyton Thomas Anderson. Next, Hesiel Joel Arroyo Negron. Hesiel was a member of 4D Productions North Carolina in esports. After high school, Hesiel plans to enter the workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hesiel Joel Arroyo Negative. Next, Robin Sky Bailey. Robin was a member of Student Government, National Honor Society, Future Business Leaders of America, and the cheerleading and soccer teams. After graduating, Robin plans to attend North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University to pursue a degree in business management. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Robin Sky Bailey. Next, we have Brian Patrick Burton. Brian's favorite ALA memory is going on the senior trip. Brian plans to attend college after graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Patrick Burton. Next, we have Brianna Lynn Bouchier. Brianna was a student body president, student council vice president, National Honor Society historian, founder of high school gymnastics at ALA, and a member of the varsity volleyball team. Brianna will be attending Belmont Abbey College as a member of their acro and tumbling team. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Brianna Lynn Bouchier. Next, we have Anna Bell Bisdu. Annabelle's favorite memory is seeing the school grow along with the students here, making new friends and learning new things. She plans to attend Fayetteville Tech to study funeral home management. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Annabelle Bisdu. Next, we have Alyssa Ruth Borella Canoy. Alyssa was a member of the varsity volleyball and cheerleading teams, National Honor Society, Prom Committee, Future Business Leaders of America, and was the senior class president. After graduation, Alyssa plans to obtain her real estate license, attend North Carolina State University to major in business, and she'll also be joining ROTC with the goal of commissioning as an officer in the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have Tommy Edward Clack III. Tommy's favorite memory is creating his business, Erratic Clack, for his senior project. After high school, Tommy plans to continue his business venture and enter the workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tommy Edward Clack III. Next, Isabella Joyce Contreras. Isabella's favorite ALA memory is coming back to school after quarantine for testing and meeting everybody that was behind the screen. After graduation, she plans to attend CCCC to study cosmetology. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Isabella Joyce Contreras. Next, we have Chelsea Grace Copeland. Chelsea's favorite memory at ALA is spending time in Miss Kimball's class. After graduation, she plans to attend CCCC to pursue a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chelsea Grace Copeland. Next, Madison Lynn Cord. Madison's favorite memory is the last first class lounge during freshman year. After graduation, Madison will attend Canisius University in New York as a member of their acro and tumbling team and plans to study biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madison Lynn Cord. Next, we have Julian Maurice Correa. Julian's favorite memory is always having a fun time and messing around with his friends. Julian plans to attend CCCC and continue to pursue his personal business venture with his art and clothing design. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Julian Maurice Correa. Next, we have Kaden Monroe Counter. Kaden's favorite memory is meeting Dylan in 6th grade and staying strong for 7 years in friendship. Kaden plans to attend CCCC and pursue a degree in art and law. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kaden Monroe Counter. Next, we have Madeline Faith Crawford. Madeline's favorite memory was her 8th grade year. After graduation, Madeline plans to attend CCCC. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madeline Faith Crawford. Next, we have Jatier O'Neill Cruz Huertas. Jatier's favorite memory is when he got to go to Universal Studios in Florida for Grad Bash. After high school, Jatier plans to enroll in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jatier O'Neill Cruz Huertas. Next, Kiona Renee Cuban. Kiona's favorite memory is lunch rants with her close friends, Alexa and Flora. Kiona plans to attend UNC Sharp to pursue a degree in veterinary medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kiona Renee Cuban. Next, we have Kobe Wayne Deck. Kobe was a member of the National Honor Society where he held the offices of Vice President and President. Student Government Association, where he was the student body vice president, prom committee, and varsity baseball. After graduating, Colby will attend the University of North Carolina at Wilmington to study information technology and hopefully later join their early track for a master's in computer science and information systems. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colby Wayne Dick. Next, Emma Lucio D'Elio. Emma was a member of the Japanese Club, ALA's Performing Arts Department, and ALA's Performing Arts Department. Emma plans to pursue a degree in musical theater. Later, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Lucia D'Elio. Next, Logan James Duffy. Logan's favorite ALA memory is getting to leave. After graduating from ALA, he plans to go to college. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Logan James Duffy. Next, we have Angelina Rusanova Emilia Nova. Angelina was a member of the Art Committee, Performing Arts Department, and the Japanese Club. After graduation, she plans to attend Sand Hills Community College to pursue a degree in the arts. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Angelina Rusanova Emilia Nova. Next, Sadie Ann Fludier. Sadie was a member of the National Honor Society, where she held the title of vice president and was a varsity cheerleader. After high school, Sadie is attending East Carolina University to pursue a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sadie Ann Fludier. Next, Aiden Michael Freitas. Aiden was a member of the National Honor Society and the varsity boys baseball team. After high school, he will be attending East Carolina University to pursue a degree in accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aiden Michael Freitas. Next, Hans Andrew Forbes Frost. Hans' favorite ALA memory is the senior cookout. Everyone was throwing water balloons at everyone, and they had a huge water fight in the parking lot. After high school, Hans will be furthering his education at East Carolina University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hans Andrew Forbes Frost. Next, Faith Rebecca Gibbons. Faith's favorite memory while at ALA is the monstrosity rehearsals with 4D Productions, North Carolina. After high school, she plans to further her education at the Pennsylvania College of Art and Design for Live Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Faith Rebecca Gibbons. Next, Aubrey Nicole Gilmore Marlborough. Aubrey's favorite memory while at ALA was eating lunch with her friends every day. After graduating, she plans to continue her education at Louisiana State University of Alexandria. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aubrey Nicole Gilmore Marlborough. Next, Dennis Jeffrey Michael Lynn Hamer, Jr. Dennis's favorite ALA memory is hanging out with his friends, Jonathan and Gavin. He plans to enter the workforce after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dennis Jeffrey Michael Lynn Hamer, Jr. Next, Asia Elaine Harris. Asia was a member of the women's basketball team, track team, and the Black Student Union. After high school, Asia plans to join the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Asia Elaine Harris. Next, Preston Joseph Herman. Preston was a member of the Esports Club and the National Honor Society. After high school, he plans to continue his education at CCCC. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Preston Joseph Herman. Next, Riley Jane Holland. Riley's favorite memory is making Mr. McInnes change his late work policy after turning something in 3 months late. She plans to attend Appalachian State University to pursue a degree in political science with a concentration in legal studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Riley Jane Holland. Next, Adea Serenity Holden. Adea's favorite memory is eating lunch with her favorite teachers. After high school, she plans to join the military. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adea Serenity Holden. Next, Kenneth John Hutchinson Jr. Kenneth was a member of the Chess and Esports Club. After high school, he plans to continue his education at Fayetteville Technical Community College. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenneth John Hutchinson Jr. Next, DeWitt Rashid Lee IV. DeWitt was a member of the rugby and basketball teams. After high school, he plans to attend Elizabeth City State University to pursue a degree in finance and continue to play rugby. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. DeWitt Rashid Lee IV. Next, Javon Xavier Lee. Javon was a member of the basketball and track teams. After high school, Javon plans to continue his education at a trade school. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Javon Xavier Lewis. Next. Autumn Nicole Linville. Autumn was a member of ALA's Performing Arts Department. After high school, she plans to attend Greensboro College to study theater education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Autumn Nicole Linville. Next, we have Ethan Patrick Littlefield. Ethan's favorite memory is when he got to go to Universal Studios for grad bash. After high school, Ethan plans to attend CCCC and then transfer to North Carolina State University to pursue a degree in paleontology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ethan Patrick Littlefield. Next, Seth Israel Isaiah Logan. Seth was a participant in the ALA talent show and a member of the prom committee. After high school, Seth plans to continue his education in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Seth Israel Isaiah Logan. Next, Andrew Joseph Maurice. Andrew was a member of the eSports Club where he served as vice president and was a member of the ALA sportsman team. After graduation, Andrew will be attending the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Joseph Maurice. Next, Aiden James Mashburn. Aiden was a member of the sportsman club and the varsity boys basketball team. After graduating, Aiden plans to continue his education at CCCC and then transfer to East Carolina University to pursue a degree in construction management. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aiden James Mashburn. Next, Michael James Mehall. Mikey was a founding member of the Animation Club. He was also a member of Esports Rugby, Art Competition Club, National Honor Society, and ALA's Performing Arts Department. After graduating, Mikey plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Greensboro to pursue a degree in animation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael James Mehall. Next, Robert Logan Melton. Logan was a member of the basketball team, cross-country team, and National Honor Society. He plans to attend Nash Community College to participate in their lineman program to pursue a career with Duke Energy as a lineman. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Logan Melton. Next, Bryson Douglas Miller. Bryson's favorite memory while at ALA is filming the Sanford Mural documentary with Mr. Powell. After high school, he plans to attend CCCC for mechanical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bryson Douglas Miller. Next, Juliana Jean Ness. Juliana's favorite memory is meeting new people and having teachers and counselors that actually show they care. Shout out to Lindsay and Paul. After high school, Juliana plans to attend the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Juliana Jean Ness. Next, Summer Achien Apando. Summer was a member of the Black Student Union, the newspaper club, and the soccer team. After high school, Summer plans to attend college to pursue a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Summer Achien Apando. Next, Flor Angelique Ortega Feliu. From ALA is getting to meet all of her best friends. After high school, Flor plans to attend CCCC to pursue cosmetology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Flor Angelique Ortega Feliu. Next, Braxton Grant Palmer. Braxton was the rugby manager and a member of the National Honor Society as well as student government. After graduating, Braxton will attend the University of Mississippi to study sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Braxton Grant Palmer. Next, Aaron Michael Parsons. Aaron's favorite memory while at ALA is when he got to go to Universal Studios in Florida for a grad bash. After high school, Aaron plans to attend CCCC to pursue a degree in behavioral psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Michael Parsons. Next, Alana Patrice Platt. Alana was a member of the cheerleading team and the girls soccer team during her time at ALA. After graduation, Alana plans to attend Fayetteville Technical Community College to be a member of their sonography program. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alana Patrice Platt. Next, Grayson Xavier Reese. Grayson was a member of the rugby team, Japanese club, and student government. After high school, Grayson plans to join the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Grayson Xavier Reese. Next, Julian Eduardo Rivas. Julian was a member of varsity soccer, rugby, National Honor Society, and Student Government Association. Additionally, he was the president of Aviator Advocates and the president of the Esports. After graduating, Julian will attend United States Air Force Academy Preparatory School. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Julian Eduardo Rivas. Next, Bradley Michael Boyd Robertson. Bradley was a member of 4D Productions NC, National Honor Society, and is the 2025 prom king. After graduating, Bradley plans to attend CCCC to start a career in film production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bradley Michael Boyd Robertson. Next, Alexa Yamila Rojo Tadeo. Alexa was a member of the chess club, LA's Performing Arts Department, and is the 2025 prom queen. After graduation, Alexa plans to attend TCCC to study early childhood development. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexa Yadira Rojo. Next, Rakis Dana Stairs. Rakis's favorite memory is the last few months that he has Rakis's favorite memory is the last few months that he has spent with his friends. After graduating, Keith plans to continue his education and study cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rakis Dana Stairs. Next, Ellie Rose Smith. Kelly was a member of 4D Productions NC and the International Thespian Society. After graduating, Ellie plans to study technical theater and marketing at Greensboro College. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ellie Rose Smith. Next, Jacob Daniel Smith. Jacob was a member of the rugby, basketball, and volleyball teams. He was also a member of the Esports Club and prom committee. After high school, Jacob plans to continue his education at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jacob Daniel Smith. Next, Jaden Christopher Sorensen. Jaden's favorite memory from ALA is going on the senior trip to Universal Studios. After graduation, Jaden will attend Fayetteville State University. Broncos. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaden Christopher Sorensen. Next, Tristan James Sorensen. Tristan was a member of the Sanford Contractors Internship Program. After high school, Tristan plans to pursue multiple trade certifications. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tristan James Sorensen. Next, Charles Hughes Sprague. I got you, Josh. Charles's favorite memory is hanging out with the people who taught him how to live life to the fullest. After high school, Charles plans to enter the workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Hughes Sprague. Next, Reagan Samaya Tyson. Reagan was a member of the Justice League, National Honor Society, and the Thespian Society. After graduating, Reagan plans to attend online college to hone her acting skills and continue voice acting work. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Reagan Samaya Tyson. Next, Corey Thomas Vasquez. Corey's favorite memory while at ALA is the time he spent in Mr. Powell's class. Shout out Powell. After graduation, Corey plans to enter the workforce. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Corey Thomas Vasquez. Next, Malia Danielle Petrie. Malia was a member of the cheerleading team, student government, National Honor Society, prom committee, and Future Business Leaders of America. After graduating, Malia will continue her education at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Malia Danielle Petrie. Next, Janiyah Mary Wilson. Janiyah was a member of the varsity basketball team. After graduating, she plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Greensboro to pursue a degree in sports business. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Janiyah Mary Wilson. And finally, Mr. Thomas Texas Wiggins. Thomas was a member of Rugby, Esports, Japanese Club, and the Animation Club. After graduating, he plans to continue his education at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas Texas Wiggins. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, as loud as you can, because I know some of y'all held back, please give a round of applause to every single one of our 2025 ALA graduates.
Right. Graduates, please stand. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you graduates of the Sin Leadership Academy. Congratulations.
Turning the tassel from right to left is a symbol of new beginnings. By moving the tassel less than 10 inches, we cease to be high school students and begin a new chapter in our lives. Join me in turning the tassel from right to left to signify the passage from student to graduate.